bitch.
Extra honest, extra unbiased, but a little bit shady. Go ahead, like and subscribe.
Hi queens, grand queens. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, my name is Del and you're here to be extra with Del. If you're new to my channel, I must let you know that I vlog about beauty pageants yearly and talk to you guys about my extra honest, extra unbiased opinions about the queens. You guys, I just finished like an entire 5 hours of the Miss Grand International backstage, personality backstage interview. And a lot of the queens were not as, were not as impressive, but there are some queens that were impressive. All 10 of my queens on this were super impressive, you guys. And when I was analyzing my top 10 or the merits that I was trying to fulfill, it's like, how do they look? And do they look like a grand queen? Because, there's a difference with looking like just a beautiful girl versus a grand queen, darling, okay? And then obviously communication skills, not only if they can speak, but the depth of what they're saying, as well as like, are they likable, are they sellable, and are they giving queen vibes, or just merely giving us a story of their lives and their resume and stuff like that. So that's kind of, for me, that's how I assessed my my top 10 personal favorites during the Miss Grand International 2025 backstage interview. So if you're ready, it's the weekend, get a shot of something, vodka, tequila, whatever it is that you're drinking, and buckle up, and we are going to discuss the topic. So I'm going to show you guys a short clip of like the parts of their interview, because some of the interviews went really long, like Tanzania, her part was quite long. So anyways, that's how it's going to go down, you guys. So buckle up and let's go. Starting with my number 10 is going to be Miss Grand Philippines, 𝐈𝐧𝐭𝐞𝐫𝐧𝐚.
In Philippines, because of I check your post. Some post is not many past like, some a lot.
Fraudulent activity.
You
Okay.
are famous.
Oh, okay. I
will make a space.
Yes, we'll make a lot more. Not only the Filipino fans, but international fans. I am really grateful that the Filipino fans are really supportive, not just on my posts, but they message me every day because I do a morning show in the Philippines, and after that I also do
she's
news
kind of like a
anchor at
celebrity.
night, and sometimes after that I
she's
also
hosting.
host an event or pageant. So how famous am I? Maybe. Not only Filipino fans, but Thai fans. I met a lot of Thai fans already, and Indonesians are messaging me, and some are Latinos. Yeah, so that's why I can speak a little. I learned a little Spanish, like buenos dias, ¿cómo está? Muchas gracias. But if I'll work with you guys, we'll make a lot number, not just in following, but in money.
All right, so she answered it quite well. I think what she did is, first of all, she's obviously an incredible speaker because she's an anchor. What is she good? An anchor? Oh God, how do you pronounce it? Anchor. Anchor. Oh, she's an anchor woman. She's a news reporter, anchor woman in the Philippines. So, I mean, it's already a given that she's going to be an incredible speaker. I like that she answered that with the very fact that she is not just, famous in the Philippines, but everywhere else. That therefore, she is a marketable queen. I don't like how she looks. Again, this look for her makes her look auntie-ish. That super straight hair, she needs to stick with that. Honestly, I'm not even going to lie. The straight hair really makes her look fresh. And this outfit that she's wearing, it's not giving grand. Again, we have to make sure she's living up to what 𝐈𝐧𝐭𝐞𝐫𝐧𝐚 did last year, or even beyond that. Because you remember, you guys, 𝐈𝐧𝐭𝐞𝐫𝐧𝐚, I was a big fan of 𝐈𝐧𝐭𝐞𝐫𝐧𝐚 last year's backstage interview. And so Philippines was incredible. She's one of the queen that can speak really well, but I'm not sure if I'm seeing a queen. I'm just seeing a really beautiful girl. But nonetheless, this is an interview sesh. Her interview went well because she has the ability to carry a conversation. But are we seeing a Miss Grand Queen? I'm not sure, you guys. For the number 9 spot is going to be Miss Grand Venezuela. Miss Grand Venezuela, let's take a listen.
There's always pressure because you don't want to disappoint anyone,
She's a good speaker too, you
always
guys.
want to do the best. But the thing is that at the end, I'm a human too, you know? Sometimes you're going to do like amazing, maybe others, they not that much. And people have to understand that. I'm okay with that. I mean, I'm doing my best, and I do it all my effort. But at the end, I understand that I'm human. And as long as I do the things with love and patience, I think that's all that matters.
If you are top two for this year, okay, one is Venezuela, another country, which country one?
Which country do you want to hold hands?
Yeah, top two.
Oh my God. This is a really hard question because there are like too many girls that are amazing.
You better answer,
But
girl.
Probably I would say Dominican Republic.
Oh, República Dominicana.
So sweet. She has been so nice to me. Not just because she's like beautiful, but also she has like a great heart. And I truly believe she could be a really great queen.
Okay.
So love her, love her. So for me, she's an effective beauty queen. Like, meaning like her speaking skills is, yes, she's good in communicating in English, which is a plus, especially if you're Latina. But it's more of like, I feel like I'm seeing a beauty queen. A beauty queen is speaking to me rather than like, versus Miss Grand Philippines. Philippines sounded a little bit too much of like clinical and like more of like a reporter, where there's a sense of like I'm talking or seeing a beauty queen. And so there's that appealing vibes or appealing aura that Miss Grand Venezuela is exuding during the interview. I did dislike Miss Grand Venezuela's styling. I mean, her hair is a bit of a mess. The makeup looks great, but it could have been better. So I'm not sure. It just seems like she doesn't really care that much. You know what I mean? So that's one big call out that I have with Venezuela, is that she just shows up to events where she doesn't have the best makeup, the best hair done. So that's kind of it. But obviously her biggest asset is her, first, the sash. She's Venezuelan. And two, she can definitely speak. So we'll see how far she's gonna go this year, Venezuela, because last year they didn't make it. Will she make it with this auntie look? But incredible speaking skills. We'll see, you guys. But in this session, I thought she did fabulous. For that number 8 spot, it's going to be Miss Grand España. Spain.
Yes.
You make up by yourself?
Yeah, I do my makeup. and
Not
my hair.
anymore.
She looks
makeup artist.
effing gorgeous, you
No,
guys.
not anymore.
Stunning.
Now to
The coronation.
She's gorgeous. I'm not kidding,
until
you guys.
coronation. No.
I prefer do my makeup by myself
Better.
because I know my face.
I prefer doing my makeup too, okay?
Oh, and if you travel, you do your makeup too.
Yes,
so.
exactly. It's very important. I know.
Okay, if you can choose one, the winner, which country, not your country?
I love that question, and I
okay.
think all the girls deserve to be here. But if I must to
Yes, you must
say,
too.
You must too.
Philippines.
Yeah.
Why?
Philippines, because
She wants more
she's,
views. She wants more
a
fans.
prepared woman to represent well the MGI brand. She's very mature.
Mature.
And will speak
Because
her.
she's one of the old ones.
Well speaker.
All right, so first and foremost, you guys, look at this girl. She looks absolutely stunning in this canary yellow pantsuit, you guys. She looks so gorgeous. The hair, the makeup, even like, you know what, was absolutely just floored in how beautiful she looked. And that's not just the makeup, darling. She really is a beautiful grand queen, darling. And I'm definitely seeing a queen sitting in front of us. She looks beautiful. I mean, I just wish she was a little bit more like in-depth when it comes to her conversation in terms of like giving answers and stuff like that. But you guys know she's from the Latin country, so the very fact that she can speak English, that's a plus, especially coming from a country like Spain, where not a whole lot of queens out there can really speak English well. So for me, she can hold the conversation well. She's a good speaker, and I think in the past queens like Luciana Fuster, she wasn't as great English speaker also, but there was something very grand and very likable and sellable about Luciana Fuster, and she's giving that. Miss Grand Spain is giving that type of communication where it's like, okay, it's not perfect, but there's still something there where it's like, oh, I want to get to know her more. So to me, her overall essence, it's just FABOLOUS, España. For the number 7 spot, it's going to be Malaysia. Malaysia. I gagged over Malaysia's outfit, you guys.
With the bag.
This absolutely stunning yarn-dyed stripe poplin button-up dress with this massive shoulder pad and that extremely huge tie that is a clutch, and she puts it down and she's like, oh, we can't put it down, honey. Diva, this is how you go to an interview, grand. And she looks absolutely gorgeous too.
Winston, Miss Grand Malaysia. I'm a TV host, a catwalk coach, a student, and also a beauty pageant veteran in Malaysia. I have my own event management in Malaysia that called Angel Impact Management, where I always manage to organize a beauty pageant that very advocate for everybody is worthy, because I have scoliosis, which is 55-degree, and I believe that with that beauty pageant advocacy, I will empower more women who dares to dream, that afraid to take a step. Thank you.
You like singing and dancing?
Yeah, I love dancing and singing, but actually during the Grand Talent, I have a very minor problem where I scream too much during the game in Bangkok, so I can't sing. So sorry.
Okay.
Oh, liar. I'm kidding.
What do you love most?
I love this outfit she has on, you guys. All right, so that's what I love about Miss Grand Malaysia and her overall interview is that she was bubbly, she was attentive, she was easy to talk to, she was very likable, and again, there's just something about her that was like you're being captivated. You want to get to know her more. The way that she was speaking is, sure, she has a little bit of an accent. I'm never against accent as long as we can understand what you're saying. Okay, know what? Okay. I thought she was charming, and I thought Miss Grand Malaysia, she did say that she's a veteran, so that probably explains why she's so good, because she's done this, and it shows that she's got experience in terms of speaking. So I really, really, really was very impressed by Miss Grand Malaysia's interview, you guys. For that number 6 spot, it's going to be Miss Grand United Kingdom. Yes, girl.
I'm 𝐈𝐬𝐬𝐬, Miss Grand United Kingdom. I'm 24 years old, and I started my own business at 18. I decided to be a pageant coach. I've been in the industry now for 12 years. I fell in love at a young age. People said it would be impossible to have a business in Europe as a pageant coach full time. I proved the impossible, and I created a passive income stream by creating a subscription area, delivering videos that I have now run into 5 figures per month in profit from this online concept. From there, that I've also then run my own charity events and raised over £130,000 now for various different organisations.
Wow,
important question I know Papa Noah asked is, do I have a boyfriend? No boyfriend. But I'm in love with money and making money as well. So that's been a huge drive for why also Miss Grand International. The UK has never had a golden crown before, and I feel like we are ready.
UK has always had
that not only the support from my team, the organisation, that I've been able to travel to 9 different countries with my crown and sash just since April. Been able to work with the organisation, but also get headline press such as the BBC. 10 million people watch my story about Miss Grand International, hearing about the journey, but also as well how incredible the organisation is.
All right, so first and foremost, this girl looks absolutely stunning in this hairstyle. This hairstyle looks so good on her. Makeup is flawless. I'm loving this Chanel mock neck collar button up. I think it was a suit that she was wearing. Or a dress. She was wearing a dress. It could be a 2-piece actually. I can't see because she's sitting down. Anyway, so I thought she looked really beautiful, very likable, very accomplished woman. And the very fact that she was giving those actual data and actual results from her work and her effort to be an entrepreneur says a lot about her, and that's definitely was impressing Nawat. And they were like, wow, you did all of that at the age of 18 while everybody else was, I don't know, partying and doing stupid things, and there she was being an entrepreneur. What a goddess Miss United Kingdom is. For the number 5 spot, it's going to be Miss Grand France! Franz looked absolutely gorgeous during the interview, you guys.
Where we can see also she went amazing the dress.
I love the beret. I love the dress. So cute.
For me, MGI is not only a beauty pageant. It's an organization that promotes peace.
Does it really though?
And humanity. So I want to use my voice to inspire others, share my story, raise awareness, and also to make a positive impact.
What kind of legacy do you want to leave in Miss Grand International pageant?
As I told you, I want to use my voice to promote MGI also.
Yeah.
I want to make MGI more famous in Europe.
Oh.
I hope also maybe once MGI will be held in France.
Oh, okay.
I want to show that MGI, it's a company that promotes humanity, peace, and unity. And I want to show the strength of humanity of this.
Oh my God, you guys. So to me, this girl, this is the best I've ever seen her. Super light makeup, light blush, light lipstick, just enough smokiness in the eyes. The pink color just suits her really well. I love this like feminine, sweet kind of vibe that she was emanating and giving us during the interview. And I just love her cool and it actually suits her, the softness of the color palette as well as the silhouettes and the overall presentation actually matches her energy and how she sounds and how she speaks. And that she's got this cool, calm, collected type of confidence. That's what I love. Like, I know she's a little bit more, she's a bit demure, but yet I know that there's something fierce in there, okay? That's what she's giving me. That is a fabulous outfit from a fabulous Grand Queen. Absolutely. For the number 4 spot, it's going to be Miss Grand Ghana. All right, Ghana, let's take a listen to what
Thank you so much. I have all of the reasons why I am a strategic asset for MGI 2025. One would be grand voice and entertainment. I'm an international singer, and I have sung and performed with music with over 1 million streams, and I would love to headline concerts and shows with Miss Grand International. I also am a certified makeup artist, and I have connections in Latin America and in the US who can help create more beauty products for Miss Grand International, as well as traveling around the world to teach master classes. And with Axel Makeup Academy, they have agreed to sponsor free makeup classes for every Miss Grand contestant in the future. I am also have a lot of business, entertainment, and media acumen. I went to school in New York City, and I got a degree in arts and entertainment management. I've worked on over 15 Broadway productions, and I have worked in casting on networks like Netflix, HBO Max, Prime Video, and even Disney Plus. So I would love to use my experience in those areas to help promote Miss Grand International. And finally, I want to use my platform as an African contestant to uplift more African countries.
Yes, African queens, we love you.
Africa is actually the fastest growing continent. And there are so many Black women, so many African women who are interested in Miss Grand International. And I want to use my platform to encourage that in so many other ways.
Okay.
Thank you. Yes, there is more return on investment as well. Yeah, that's what I know you want to hear. Yes, money.
All right, so I love Ghana. She's obviously well prepared. That printed out resume, that is totally something I would do. But my only call out with, first of all, she looked fabulous in that outfit. The only one call out with Ghana I have is that I think, yes, it's great to have all that accomplishments, but it sounded more like she was just giving us a resume rather than connecting with the audience and with the, as well as the judges. You know what I mean? So I just wish she had more I wish it was a bit more personal rather than just, here's what I've done, here's what I can, give you and offer you. You know what I mean? So there wasn't that likability or kind of sellability in terms of her as a queen. Like, will a fan from Asia buy that? You know, like will a fan from Europe be like, oh, okay, I connect with her. But based on that interview, it doesn't seem like she will connect with other people besides African, maybe perhaps Black African queens or viewers. I just think there was something missing that's more of like a beauty queen aura and likability. I'm not saying she's not likable, okay? What I'm saying is just it's missing that beauty pageant queen that's like, you know, like similar we see from queens like 𝐊𝐫𝐚𝐧𝐝, Catriona Gray, 𝐶𝑗 Opiazza. There's always that likability and a connection. So I felt like there was a lack of that. But she's well accomplished, obviously. So she's definitely qualified. Is she overqualified? Maybe. I don't know if that's something, you know, in the WAT will like. For the number 3 spot, it's going to be Miss Grand Tanzania. Tanzania, an African queen again, you guys.
Please, if you allow me.
Yeah.
I want to say something to the country. Okay,
go.
Hello,
She looks gorgeous. It's like she has a filter on, you guys.
Barry, I hope you're all doing great. First of all, I would like to thank Miss Grand International Organization for recognizing our efforts.
Yep.
It really means a lot to me, to the organization that I'm working with, Miss Grand Tanzania, and to the people in my country. I know you're all watching, and
That's okay.
I don't want to be emotional. After 11 years, finally we have made it to the top 20 countries Power of the Year. This really means a lot to us, and it's something that I really wanted. You know, when I used to introduce myself, when they interview me, the first thing that I say, my name is Beatrice Alex, I am from Tanzania, where Tanzania is. Then I start explaining to them, like, you know, as a girl who is from a country that is not a powerhouse, and then I'll go and explain myself. I was not saying that because I was enjoying, but I wanted to say that because I wanted to change that. And I can't believe that I was the person to change that.
Great way to highlight that.
I don't ruin my makeup.
She's a trailblazer.
That's okay.
Don't ruin that makeup, girl. It's
I'm
fabulous.
so much grateful that I was able to do that. And I'm happy for me. I'm happy for my country. And I'm happy for Tanzania and for Africa. Thank you so much.
I'm gonna cry. Oh my
What is the capital name?
Okay, so I love Tanzania so much, you guys. She's a stunning girl. This is what I'm saying, where it's like, this is why I don't really, like, my channel is never about, like, you know, trying to get views from powerhouse queens. I'm always about revering queens that deserves it, and she deserved it. Tanzania had an incredible interview that ran all the way for like 9 minutes. And the very fact that all the judges in Nawat was like super engaged with her, and they were asking questions that that allowed her to get to know her more. It's not just her accomplishments, but her as an individual. Even Mama Teresa was just like in awe, listening to what she's saying. She's like, I'm just observing, because she's got something, an X factor about Miss Grand Tanzania. She's really gorgeous, and at this point, I do think that she is she's gonna be raising the flag for Africa this year, you guys. Tanzania is absolutely has an X factor about her. I don't know what it is, but she just exudes queen vibes, you guys. Queen aura. The way she speaks, the way she is charming, the way that she is just who she is, and that she's doing this for her country, and that's what I love. And she is obviously connecting with the audience because she's voted into top 20 power country of the year. So that to me is very notable, and I think that they're definitely going to take that into account. So I fully see this girl making it to top 20 or top 10 or top 5. For the number 2 spot, it's going to be Miss Grand Guatemala. Another Latina who speaks English really well, and I love it.
I would want to know, how would you handle all the pressure and the responsibilities as well?
First of all, her makeup, she looks absolutely gorgeous, you guys.
28 years old is a huge plus, because I have passed many phases in my life where if I would have been 18, would not have had them. So life
18, remember who's 18?
And I am a very extreme
Myanmar,
person.
okay, from
Whenever
last year.
I start something, I want to really do it well, and I am a perfectionist also. So I think the person that puts most pressure is probably myself. So whenever pressure comes from outside, it's not as hard for me. So I always example, for example. Before I come here, I have to actually regulate my own mind. Or yesterday.
I love that she's giving examples.
I was like, okay, nervosity into happiness. And I was like, okay, we can do this, we can do this, we can do this. We are now out, and we are out. So I myself kind of balance myself out. So I think everything that has happened in my life, the biggest pressure, I put myself. And it's in my hands to control that. And until now, I've always managed to do so.
Under pressure and looking gorgeous and serene, gorgeous Guatemala.
If I could choose one winner, you know, this year is
really
it is
hard this year.
Really accomplished woman.
But it might be you, girl.
Here, I know. I have to. It's hard. It's really hard. You know, it has also changed from the first day to the now.
Oh.
I would say, I think for me it's between Venezuela and the winner. Yes.
But you have to choose one.
God, yes. She's like, let me be the Latina, okay? She's like, no. If there's a Latina that's gonna win, it's gonna be me, period, okay? What does that say about Ghana, you guys? Because you don't really gain any followings or views from like rooting for Ghana. So that probably means it's very authentic. So I love her, you guys. I mean, this is one of the queens that I said to a lot of my viewers and my, my pageant friends that like, no, she's quite amazing, you guys. The way she communicates, it's like she's not even scared of being in front of these judges. She has no fear and she's just who she is. She communicates with likability as well as depth. And she gives examples to extend her knowledge of whatever she's discussing. And, you know, she just looks so stunning, you guys. Every time this girl is presenting herself, she's visually grandulous, okay? So I'm loving, always this girl, Miss Grand Guatemala. That was an incredible interview. Miss Grand Guatemala was really impressed. And for that #1 spot, it's going to be Miss Grand Indonesia. We did it!
Oh,
Yeah.
She looks so good in this gold
here. I
outfit.
really respect the culture of being on time. And
Some of you guys need to respect that. Be on time, okay?
I really love to work. And one of my hobby is also working. I'm a worker.
Oh, she's a workaholic.
Workaholic.
Workaholic. We love working. So for you, what is the definition of ready to work?
Ready to work is ready to cooperate with different personalities in our work.
Girl.
You know, we have leaders, we have colleagues, we have people who will be managed in the future. So it's about communication. It's about having mutual respect to each other. We can have different opinions.
Listen up, some of you toxic Filipino fans.
And have empathy.
What about situation beauty pageant in Indonesia right now?
Oh, it's
I think
fun.
it's always up and down, up and down.
Up and down. It is.
Yeah. Indonesia.
Noah's
has
very
a
clearly
big
interested in this girl.
pageantry. We are so passionate about it since long time ago, and I think this year we are so fired up for Indonesia at Miss Grand International, and people are like rooting for us to be, hopefully, to be repeating Miss Ariska.
Yeah.
Her glory almost a decade ago.
Yeah. Okay. If you have to choose one winner, not your country name.
Yeah.
Which country?
Kosovo!
Okay, girl. I'm kidding. All right, so I love Indonesia, the way she look, love her golden outfit. I love that Peter Pan collar, you guys. I love the hair up, and I love it, the bangs so swipe to the side. She looks like a queen. She looks absolutely feminine and gorgeous. And she was just so fun, you guys. And the thing about like her is that you definitely, when you see her and you speak to her, you see a beauty queen. You know what I mean? So I knew it. I mean, from the beginning, I laid eyes on this girl in 2023. When she was first run up during Miss Universe Indonesia, I was like, wow, this girl has a very captivating aura about her, and she's an incredible speaker. She's relatable, And again, you guys know there's a lot of Indonesian queens that compete and they cannot communicate properly, especially in English. And I think that's always been a really like drawback and the negatives when it comes to Indonesian queens. But she's obviously a she's multifaceted and she's multi-skilled. And I just love her answers. There was depth. And there was sincerity in terms of when she was speaking. And again, it was like really, honestly, it was like watching a beauty queen. Like it was watching a beauty queen be charming and answering questions that are sometimes can be, you know, like controversial, but then she turns it into something more fun. When she answered, who do you think should win? And she said, Kosovo. Absolutely, that's what you need to say. This is an advice for all the queens. When you're asked this question, never name a queen that's a threat and that's a front runner. Always name a queen who has who doesn't really have a chance to win. Now, we love Kosovo and her, you know, all of this from Ms. Kosovo. She's a great show to watch and a very, very much, very extra character. We love that on this channel. But she's not a front runner. She's not going to win. So I love that Miss Grand Indonesia mentioned her. And by that, she also comes off like a very likable person. And look, I would name no one else but a queen who is like, you know, who's trending. And I think that was a good choice for her. And it seems like she was genuinely really gagging over Miss Grand Kosovo. But either way, I think she did incredibly well. Miss Grand Indonesia, you were incredible, girl. You were fabulous. #1 for sure in this session of Miss Grand International backstage interview. Congratulations, queen. And that's about it, queens. First and foremost, thank you so much, you guys, for watching and recapping this video with me. And it's quite long, you guys. You guys know we love talking on this channel. But so those are the 10 queens that I thought did incredible, looked incredible, and just looked like grand queens when they were conducting their backstage personal interview with 𝐌𝐢𝐬𝐬 Piazza, as well as Mama Teresa, and Indonesia, Guatemala, Tanzania, Ghana, France. They were exhilarating, and I was really excited to listen to what they had to say. And so those are the 5 queens that I thought was so appealing. By the way, Miss Spain looked so stunning during the interview. I couldn't get my eyes off of how stunning Miss Grand Spain is. So for Venezuela and Philippines, I do think that there's still going to be a chance for them to be contender, but they need to change up their styling. They really need to know the you know, how they look in certain hairstyle as well as outfit, and they must understand that they're one of the queens that are on the older side, and they need to look younger. So style younger for both the Philippines and Venezuela. Malaysia, I really love her. The only thing I don't like with Miss Grand Malaysia is her her swimsuit performance, but I think there's something there with Miss Grand Malaysia that I really, really can't put my finger on, but I love it, okay? And yeah, that's about it, you guys. Who were you guys' favorite during the Miss Grand International backstage interview? It was quite long, so it was really difficult to pick, you know? So those are the 10 queens that I thought looked and sounded and just presented themselves in a very grand Miss Grand International way. So, all right, queens, that's about it. Let us know your thoughts in the comment box below. Let's have a peaceful conversation. And yeah, I'll see you guys soon in my next video, you guys. We're getting closer and closer to crowning the next Miss Grand. I'm so excited. All right. Okay, guys, that's about it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will talk to you guys soon. As I say on this channel always, stay beautiful and stay extra, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye, guys. Mwah.